Okay, so we don't have any internet connection here, so I am stuck on stuff to do, so I figure let's continue the DVD collection updates, because that down there is more DVDs that I have to go through, so I figure I might as well go through all of those right now, since those will be easily the hardest ones to go through, because of where they're at. So, let's begin here. So we start off with a couple of Comedy Central roasts. This is Bob Saget. This is David Hasselhoff. I have some more over there, but we'll get to them whenever we get to them. Here's the Veronica Mars movie from a couple of years ago. And here is all 3 seasons of the show on DVD. Here is Superman the Animated Series, the complete series. And this right here is a collection of 20 Warner Brothers comedies as part of their 90th anniversary. You got Night at the Opera, Stage Door, Bringing Up Baby, Philadelphia Story, Arsenic and Old Lace, Long Long Trailer, Great Race, Blazing Saddles, In-Laws, Caddyshack, Vacation, Risky Business, Goonies, Spies Like Us, Beetlejuice, Grumpy Old Men, Ace Ventura, Analyze This, Wedding Crashers, and The Hangover. So there's that, and let's continue on. We have Just Married, The Rookie, Vince Vaughn's Wild West comedy show, 30 Days and 30 Nights, Hollywood to the Heartland. One of my favorite underrated movies, The Weatherman, Nicolas Cage, Gore Verbinski. Terrific, terrific film. This is one of those ones I was actually thinking about getting rid of, because this does not include the actual broadcast game. This is the Buffalo Bills Houston Oilers comeback game when they were down 35 to 7 35 to 3, excuse me. But yeah, this does not include the original game, despite it saying right there, the original network broadcast game. So yeah, that's going. Another one of my favorite underrated movies, Last Holiday, Queen Latifah. Anger Management Seasons 1, 2, and 3. Underrated HBO show Enlightened with Laura Dern in it. And the 2010 remake of Death for the Funeral. Here are some of the other Comedy Central roast DVDs I have. The Roast of Dennis Leary, Pam Anderson, there's William Shatner, there's Flava Flav, and the final season of Community, which I do have all the seasons over there. I'll get to them as we continue on, but there's the last season. Here is the box set for Cheers, every episode from all 11 seasons. And then here's Frasier, the complete series, which is all 11 seasons of that show. These are all just random DVDs, by the way. I just had to put them in a random order down there. So here's the Darjeeling Limited. There's the Comebacks, Bedazzled, Stuck on You, Welcome to Mooseport, Broken Lizards Club Dread, Broken Flowers, great underrated Bill Murray movie. Another great underrated movie, Two for the Money. Another great underrated movie, The Ice Harvest, one of Harold Ramis's last movies before he died. The Producers, Swimming with Sharks, Chaplin, and another Comedy Central roast DVD, The Roast of Charlie Sheen. iRobot, Only the Lonely, Dutch, My Cousin Vinny, and Trapped in Paradise. Here's Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 1. This is Season 1. One of the I think this was the collector's edition that came out when the M. Night Shyamalan movie did. The movie that shall remain named, that we will never forget for obvious reasons, because it wasn't that good of a movie. Or we will forget it. Yeah, we'll forget it. Sorry, I'm messing up here. Here's Book 2, Season 2. Here's the last season, Volume 3. And here are all 3 volumes of The Legend of Korra. There's Book 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, actually, this is 4. Why do they have it backwards? There we go. And I do have all these on Blu-ray now, so I'm going to keep them, though, regardless. Here's the rest of Community. Here's Season 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So there's all those seasons. Here's That Thing You Do, one of my favorite movies of all time. Entrapment. Here's Office Space. Fight Club. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring DVD edition. Here's The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. I do have the other ones in here. Here's The Two Towers. Here's Return of the King. Here's The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Here's The Hobbit, The Desolation Smog. And here, once again, is The Battle of the Five Armies. And I do have all these on Blu-ray, too. And I think that's it from down here. So, that's it from down there. I'll just briefly talk about some of these ones right here that I just put up over here. These are ones I just got recently. Speechless 1 and 2. Exorcist Seasons 1 and 2. There's a couple of Hanna-Barbera Superstars 10 DVDs, which I'm going to be doing a reviews for those movies coming up in the next year or so. Yogi's Great Escape, Magical Flight of the Spruce Goose, Rockin' with Judy Jetson. Well, that's not good. Yeah, trying to put these all on one without it sliding over and holding onto the camera is not easy. But everything's still intact. No worries. But yeah, like I said, these and some of the other ones that I know are out on DVD, I'm going to be getting within the next year, and I'm going to be doing a review for them on the site. So be sure to look out for those in the coming year. And like I said, that's about everything right over there. And we've still got a long way to go. We've still got to talk about these ones and then the ones downstairs as well. Might as well go through the Half Price Books bag, because this is stuff that I got from the Half Price Books clearance sale a couple weeks ago, and I never bought. I forgot to put them into my inventory, or I think some of these I am going to get rid of. I'm not sure though, but this one I'm not. Rock and Rolla from 2008 Guy Ritchie movie. So there's that one. Coyote Ugly still in its wrapping. These were all $2. These were all $2, by the way. So this one is Dreamer. I saw this one in the theater. I remember kind of liking it. So for $2, it's not what. I figure I'd check it out again. So there's that one. This was one of the best deals I got. Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 1. I actually have not watched the show yet, but I'm going to start watching with this one. Next up, we have a triple feature set, which has Along Came Polly, Reality Bites, and Mystery Men. This is actually one of 2 sets I got that have all 3 movies here. I'll show you the other one in just a second. But yeah, that was $2. This was $2 too. Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 2. I'm slowly but surely beginning to collect these. So I have Seasons 1, 3, and I think 6 maybe? I'm not sure. I'd have to check again, but I don't have Season 2, so there was that. This was one of the more interesting finds that I found there. It was a Fox DVD demo disc from Best Buy, and it was like that Best Buy Coming Attractions DVD I have. It's got like previews on there, bonus features from different Fox movies and TV shows. I didn't get a chance to watch this yet, but I'm going to, so there's that one. Let's check the rest of the bag here. Here is The Last Shot, which is a movie with Matthew Broderick and Alec Baldwin from 2004. I saw the previews for this. I thought it looked kind of interesting. I thought it looked kind of funny. I never got around to watching it, though, so luckily I was able to find it there at the clearance sale. The director of this is the guy who also wrote the Rush Hour movies. It also has Ray Liotta, Toni Collette, Tony Shalhoub, Calista Flockhart. So yeah, I'm really curious about this one. Lawrence of Arabia. This one, is often called one of the greatest movies of all time. Have never seen it before, so I'm looking forward to checking this out on DVD. This one I'd never seen before. Just for curiosity's sakes, I got it. Dudley Do Right. I like the Rocky and Bullwinkle. I actually like the live-action Rocky and Bullwinkle movies. So this is in that same vein, same company that made the Rocky and Bullwinkle TV series. So Probably not going to be anywhere near as good, but I might as well give it a shot. Catch Me If You Can. I actually have this on DVD, but I have the full screen version, and this one is the widescreen version of it. So I'm glad I actually have a full widescreen version of this, because I don't think I have this on Blu-ray yet. And this is Shrek 4D. This was the 3D movie that I think came... Did it come with Shrek 2. This was before Shrek 2 came out. And I think you had to buy the first Shrek movie to purchase it, so I'm looking forward to see that. I don't know if this is the same one from the Universal Studios ride. I doubt it is, because I've actually never ridden the Shrek 4D ride at Universal before, so I don't know. I'll check it out. Next up, we have Extras, the complete series. This is Ricky Gervais's follow-up to The Office, the BBC Office. I was really excited to find this there for $2. You get the first season, season 2, and the Christmas special finale. So that's one of those reasons why you should go to the Half Price Bookstore. So you get box sets like this at really cheap prices. Next up, we have Mafia, which is done by the same people who did... This is one of the guys who did the Naked Gun movies, Jim Abrams. I vaguely remember this movie. I don't remember if it's any good, so I picked it up anyway just to be sure. But yeah, that was kind of this is a rare DVD find, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's close enough. It's one of the original DVDs from when Hollywood Pictures and Touchstone were around. Yeah, it's a Touchstone movie, so... Here is a Saturday Night Live Emmy consideration DVD. This is for the Al Gore hosted episode with musical guest Fish from 2002. I remember this one in particular because it had a pretty amusing TV Funhouse segment where with Charlie Von Christmas that you should really check out on there. It's where they do the thing at the end where they turn the poor Christmas tree into like a newly furbished Christmas tree, and they're all just like, after that, what did we just do? And it just turns into one of the stupidest and funniest things ever. So this, I think, is the episode that has it on there. So I'm lucky I found that one. Next up is 8 Below on Blu-ray. I remember this movie. I had the DVD for it. I got rid of it, but I remember actually liking this movie. This is when Paul Walker was trying to get out of that Fast and Furious spotlight. He made this movie, and I remember it not being too bad. I think I got rid of it because I thought I was never going to watch it again. But it was $2 at the thing, so I think I'd check it out again. Next up is Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Michael Cera and Kat Dennings. I have this one on DVD too, so... Oh yeah, that's right. This was one of those ones that had that has like one thing inside of it, so I was wondering what that noise was. Yeah, this is the digital copy. Is this a DVD too? I think this is a DVD too of the movie, so there's that one. Scary Movie 3.5. I actually own Scary Movie 3, the original rated version, but I got this one because my old Scary Movie 3 version is kind of like... It's getting kind of old. There's like parts where the DVD is starting to like cut out, freeze, and all that kind of stuff. So picked up the newer version of Scary Movie 3 on DVD. I actually prefer the David Zucker Scary movies over the Keenan Ivory Wayans movies, personally. Just put that right there for right now. Next up is Bend It Like Beckham. Actually, I've never seen this. I keep hearing it's really good, so give that one a watch. Next up, this is one I am going to get rid of. This is one that I found in there. Thought it was kind of interesting that it was in there, and I thought maybe I could get something for it. The Washington Redskins. This is all 3 of their Super Bowl winning games. Redskins versus the Dolphins, Broncos, Bills. So yeah, this one I am getting rid of. I found it there. I thought it was kind of interesting that it was in there, because these ones are actually really hard to find. These NFL Greatest Games series, because I tried to find the excuse me, the San Francisco 49ers ones, and that was like $100 or over $100 on Amazon. So next up is Titan AE. I've never seen this before. I like a lot of Don Bluth movies, Secret of NIMH, American Tail, Land Before Time, those kind of movies. So I saw Anastasia. I barely remember it, so I've never seen this before. I saw the advertising for it when I was little, so this one I'm curious to check out. And then the last thing I purchased was this Ben Stiller collection, which has same movies, all Along Came Polly, Reality Bites, and Mystery Men, but it also has Meet the Parents. And I think I got this one too because of how cheap it was. It was $2. Excuse me. Got all 4 movies in here. So I'm going to try to decide whether or not which one of these I'm going to keep. This one or the triple feature set I showed you earlier. So those are all my half-price books purchases from the clearance sale. So as I was just about to record, the internet came back on. So I'm going to make this real quick here. There's not really a whole lot over here that I'm going to get rid of. But I figure I might as well do a quick run through of my DVD collection real quick over my bed. So we'll start up here. Family Guy: Partial Terms of Endearment. That's the Family Guy episode that hasn't aired on Fox, or I don't think Adult Swim has aired it yet. This is the one where the abortion episode. That's the best way to describe it. The abortion episode, where they don't have an abortion. They bring it up one time at the end of the episode, and that's because of that. Fox said, "Yeah, we're not going to air that." So, as far as I know, that one has not aired yet. So, I could be wrong, of course. There's also all of the other reindeer. Here's Choke, The Wrestler, Taken, Miss March, Seth MacFarlane's Cavalcade of Cartoon Comedy, I Love You, Beth Cooper, Jennifer's Body, Date Night, Just Right, Cyrus, 127 Hours, Love and Other Drugs, Cedar Rapids, Three Stooges, Ruby Sparks, The Way, Way Back, Don John, Enough Said, one of the last movies with James Gandolfini in it, The Other Woman, Grand Budapest Hotel, Birdman, The Drop, the last movie I think Gandolfini was in before he died, Juno, Horton Hears a Who, The Rocker, Max Payne, Marley and Me, Notorious, Hitman, Whip It, both the first 2 seasons of Man Seeking Women. They haven't put out season 3 yet. The New Normal, the complete series, Atlanta season 1, Better Things season 1. The first 4 seasons of The Americans. I don't have seasons 5 or 6 yet. I'm going to get those at some point. The Crazy Ones, the last show Robin Williams did before he died. Friends with Better Lives. Last Man Standing, seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23, the complete series. Grace Point, The Grinder. Double feature set of Soul Food and Waiting to Exhale. Double feature set of Joe Somebody, one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and Bushwhacked. Couple of multiple comedy movies. Multiple feature sets. Usual Suspects, Rocky, Hoosiers, Bull Durham, Moonstruck, When Harry Met Sally, Princess Bride, Rain Man, What Happens in Vegas, Inner Shoes, There's Something About Mary, Night and Day, Secret of NIMH, Red Dawn, Runaway Train, Back to School, Spaceballs, The RoboCop Criterion Collection, Throw Mama from the Train, Fish Called Wanda, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, UHF, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Fatal Instinct, Usual Suspects, Pebble and the Penguin, Kingpin, Dirty Work, Heartbreakers, What's the Worst That Could Happen, Charlie Bartlett, College, How to Lose Friends and Alienate People, Valkyrie, and the Richard Pryor Collection. This has, I believe it has the Car Wash, Boosters Millions, Bustin' Loose. I can't remember what the last one was. I think it's The Wiz. I could be completely wrong on that, but the Tom Hanks Collection. This has Dragnet, The Money Pit. What else? There was something else on here. I can't remember what it was, though. But there's a couple of other movies of his from the Universal movies that he was in. House Bunny, You Don't Mess with the Zohan, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Click, Benchwarmers, Longest Yards. Both versions of Longest Yards. 51st Dates, Anger Management, Mr. Deeds, Big Daddy, Beverly Hills Ninja, Bulletproof, How Murray Saved Christmas, Peter Pan Live, Wiz Live, Hairspray Live, Rosewater, the Jon Stewart directed movie, Nightcrawler, Chef, Nonstop, About Time, Rush, Oblivion, Hyde Park on Hudson. Very underrated Bill Murray performance in here as Franklin Roosevelt. Pitch Perfect, Was it Theodore Roosevelt? I'm at a loss for words here. He has a great performance in this movie, a very underrated performance. I believe it's Franklin Roosevelt. I could be definitely wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. Okay, I'm just trying to get through this real quickly. Pitch Perfect, Paranorman, Moonrise Kingdom. I just got the Criterion Collection Blu-ray for that not too long ago. Office DVDs, Kids Are Alright, MacGruber, It's Complicated, 9, Inglourious Basterds, Public Enemies, Away We Go, State of Play, Duplicity, Coraline, Frost Nixon, Role Models, Burn After Reading, Death Race, Wanted, Incredible Hulk, Baby Mama, Leatherheads, In Bruges, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, Charlie Wilson's War, Alpha Dog, Children of Men, Man of the Year, Black Dahlia, Idlewild, Scoop, a couple of SNL documentaries, the first 5 years of SNL in the 80s, the Babe double feature set, Paddington 1, I'm trying to get that on Blu-ray, but I haven't gotten around to getting it, St. Vincent, The Beatles' Yellow Submarine, Akira, Under the Skin, I Know That Voice, I Am Chris Farley, Life Itself, Season 1 of Masters of None, Seasons 1 and 2 of Mr. Robot, Punch Drunk Love, Gallivant, and Riff Track Live, the Christmas short special, Hysteria, the complete series, Pokemon, the first 3 movies, Robot Chicken Christmas specials, Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood, 2-man group, Stephen Sondheim's Company, that's the one that has Neil Patrick Harris, Stephen Colbert, and a bunch of other names on there. Being Elmo, A Puppeteer's Journey, Liberal Arts, Drinking Buddies, Drawn Together Movie, Goods, Live Hard, Sell Hard, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles documentary, Up in the Air, Ugly Americans, Mad Love, Happy Christmas, Nebraska, The Guilt Trip, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, John Oliver Terrifying Times, Hot Wives of Orlando, all 4 seasons of Broad City so far, every season of Kroll Show, a couple of Amy Schumer stand-up DVDs, Hot Rod, Into the Wild, Atlanta Square Panthers, Beowulf, Imagination Land, Foot Fist Way, Loose Blacks, The Root of All Evil, Star Trek, Dance Flick, G.I. Joe, Truth or Square, double feature set of Braveheart and Gladiator, the Steve Carell collection, which I think has Get Smart, Dinner for Schmucks, Crazy Stupid Love, and Burt Wonderstone I think is on there too. I'm not sure though. Might be on. The Blade collection. That has all 3 Blade movies and the TV pilot movie. Morgan Freeman collection, Robert Redford collection, John Grisham, Samuel L. Jackson, a couple of Celebrity Bowling DVDs, Kentucky Fried Movie, Whitney Houston The Greatest Hits, excuse me, We Are the World, Captain EO, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, Total Recall, Glengarry Glen Ross, Hoop Dreams, one of my all-time favorite movies. I have it on Blu-ray as well. Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Although, the trailer, I think, is Don't Be a Menace to Society while drinking your juice in the hood, South Central. I don't know why they changed the title for that DVD. School for Scoundrels, Bobby, Steve Harvey, Superhero Movie, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, The Long Shot, Sex Drive, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, Soul Man, Fanboys, Hurt Locker, Janky Promoters. I just talked about this one on the site not too long ago. I might actually do a video of me watching this movie again, because apparently this movie was not finished, and the version they sent out to DVD when I got this at Walmart in 2009 is not the finished version, because I think Ice Cube was trying to get a wider release for it. So yeah, that's going to be worth a video soon, so be on the lookout for that real soon. Warm Bodies, Fruitvale Station, Lee Daniels the Butler, Draft Day, Snowpiercer, There's Something About Mary, there's Cloverfield, 310 to Yuma, Employee of the Month, Crash, The Running Man, a couple of Phineas and Ferb DVDs, The Proposal, Confessions of a Shopaholic, Bedtime Stories, Enchanted, Dan in Real Life, Gone Baby Gone, Ratatouille, Wild Hogs, The Prestige, Invincible, The Night Listener, The Shaggy Dog, Glory Road, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Pacifier, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, Incredibles, Ladder 49, Mr. 3000, Teacher's Pet, Batter Santa, Open Range, My Boss's Daughter, Finding Nemo, Bringing Down the House, Escape from Tomorrow. That's one of those weird movies where I don't think it's one of the best movies of that year, but it's certainly one you have to see to believe. It's a weird movie, to tell you the truth. It takes place... it's a thriller that takes place in Disney World. That's really the best way to describe it without giving away too much, but... yeah, that's a messed up movie right there. Comedian, Need for Speed, Prince of Persia, Everybody's Fine, Adventureland, Race to Witch Mountain, No Country for Old Men, Dana Carvey Show, Schoolhouse Rock, Sky High, Max Keebler's Big Move, One Magic Christmas, Walt the Man Behind the Myth, The Bank Job, Farce of the Penguins, Rules of Attraction, American Psycho, Maggie, Much Ado About Nothing, the Joss Whedon directed one, The Last Stand, Sex and Death 101, Cabin in the Woods, Lincoln Lawyer, Kick-Ass, Precious, W, Bad Lieutenant, Regular Show the Movie, a couple of Adventure Time miniseries DVDs, Hot Tub Time Machines 1 and 2, Sinisters 1 and 2, Galaxy Quest, a couple of Atop the Fourth Wall DVDs, TV's Greatest Game Shows, Tom and Jerry, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I did not think I was ever going to think to get that in my collection, but the movie was so crazy enough that I had to have it. So, there's that. Alright, so I Am Legend, the original Karate Kid collection, Panic Room, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, El Mariachi and Desperado, Richard Pryor, the stand-up comedy double feature set, Jeopardy, Nothing in Common, Punchline, Hook, double feature set of Awakenings, The Fisher King, A League of Their Own, and Sleepless in Seattle, Groundhog Day, Last Action Hero, Striking Distance, Philadelphia, Air Force One and In the Line of Fire, To Die For, Multiplicity, High School High, Wild Things, Blue Streak, 6 Day, Vertical Limit, Saving Silverman, Tomcats, Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within, Joe Dirt, Not Another Teen Movie, 2 different versions of Ali. This one right here is the original version. This is the director's cut that came a few years later. Slackers, The Sweetest Thing, The New Guy, I Spy and SWAT, one of the oddest double feature sets, because those are 2 radically different movies. I Spy is a straight-up comedy, and SWAT is a straight-up action movie, so I don't know why they thought that would work as a double feature set. National Security, Hollywood Homicide, Kung Fu Hustle, Closer, Hitch, Guess Who, Open Season, Maria Antoinette, The Pursuit of Happiness, Reign Over Me, Vantage Point, Hancock, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Balls Out, Fired Up, Taking It Pelham 123, District 9, Julie and Julia, Black Dynamite, Chloe, both of the Zorro movies. Mask of Zorro is a better film. Both of the Stuart Little movies. I kind of like both of them the same way. They're both kind of fun little kids. They're fun kids movies. Bewitched and Fun with Dick and Jane. Before Midnight, Before Sunrise, and Before Sunset. Marry Me, Season 1. Michael J. Fox Show, Season 1. Stripes, Extended Cut, Across the Universe. We Own the Night, First Sunday. Faster, Captain Phillips, About Last Night, Fury, Whiplash, Foxcatcher, Wedding Ringer, John Singleton Collection. This has Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning, Higher Learning, Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood, and Poetic Justice. Yeah, there's dust on there, so. Alright, last one. Last row here. Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold, She's Out of My League, Clear History, Gran Torino, He's Just Not That Into You, Observer Report, 17 Again, Ghost of Girlfriend's Past, Spring Breakdown, The Informant, Sherlock Holmes, Edge of Darkness, Lottery Ticket, Blended, The Peanuts double feature set, the Peanuts movie, which is a Fox film, and a Charlie Brown Christmas, which is owned by Warner Brothers. That's a rare set right there. Tom and Jerry Spy Quest, actually one of the better Tom and Jerry direct-to-video movies. That's the crossover with Johnny Quest. Scooby-Doo and Kiss, Rock and Roll Mystery, Looney Tunes Rabbits Run, Jetsons and WWE Robo WrestleMania, 42, Gatsby, Great Gatsby, We're the Millers, the Lego Movie, American Beauty, Be Kind, Rewind, Angie Tribeca Season 1, Almost Human the Complete Series, Dumb and Dumber the Animated Series, The Flintstone Kids, first 2 seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Class, NTSF SD SUV, that's a Children's Hospital spinoff, Mortal Kombat, the double feature set, Appaloosa, The Assassination of Jesse James, Free Willy set, Sylvester Stallone collection, The Matrix collection, Clint Eastwood comedy, Brad Pitt, 5-film collection with Denzel Washington, Justice League New Frontier, Green Lantern First Flight, Ants, Prince of Egypt, Minority Report, there's Catch Me If You Can again. Like I said, I got the widescreen version of that, so hopefully I'll be able to trade that out as soon as I'm done with this. Father of the Pride, complete series, Match Point, Just Like Heaven, Over the Hedge, Flags of Our Fathers, Letters from Iwo Jima, Dreamgirls, Disturbia, B-Movie, Ghost Town, I Love You Man, Monsters vs. Aliens, Soloist, Speed Racer, Batman Gotham Knight, Rock and Roller, Watchmen, Hangover, Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, Dark Knight Returns, Eagle Eye, and then the Walt Disney Treasures Mickey Mouse collection down at the end there.